Malaysia's property market has undergone quite a slowdown in the past 2 years. There has been a decline in sales volume, not just in the primary but also the secondary markets. For this year, valuer Dato Sidar Sitampalam says that the market will undergo a correction because of weaker economic conditions.
I think prices are, when I say decline, it is reaching a certain sustainable levels. There will be a definite decline in values, even perhaps not in prime locations, but there is bound to see a decline, which I would like to call it as market corrections. So correction would be main theme of 2016, towards the end of 2016.
In the high-end segment of the residential property market, financially secure buyers will hang on to their properties, but those wanting to sell will have to be more realistic.
High-end properties are definitely not going to see any appreciation in values, for at least until 2017, but they perhaps would come to more realistic figures. So when they have the sustaining power, they'll continue holding it. If they do not achieve or get the kind of pricing they have in mind to dispose it, they will probably hold it for the next bull run. Those who are unable to hold on to it would then now look at it to dispose it. And is there buyers for that kind of bracket? You're talking about 2 million and above. There are very few players in the market. So what happens is you have to come down on your figure.
The market for the so-called shoebox or studio apartment units is saturated, and those who bought will have trouble renting it out or selling it.
I think developers got into this bandwagon syndrome. Everyone went in, want to build up this shoebox unit or studio apartments. And today what we see is good locations like Bangsa, Damansara Heights, Bukit Kiara are seeing too many of the studio apartments. So I think there would be a market correction in terms of studio apartments. I fear that it has become one too many.
With the Klang Valley's clogged roads, the MRT lines are a welcome addition. Developers are planning projects around these lines, while property buyers will see it as a plus.
If we drive around, we can see some of these property developers are actually putting billboards and advertisement that they are near to the MRT stations. Yes. So it shows that having the MRT stations nearby their project, can actually help them sell their units. From time to time, we also receive invitation from these property developers, to share what's the project all about with their prospect buyers and whatnot. So all these activities, actually a good indication that this MRT project, are actually helping the property projects along this 51-kilometer line.